a mod could come in a panel is if somebody was dropped down. If nobody was volunteering to leave the panel, why was you paid that? Yeah, that's a good question.
Only
and to me, that's the reason I was angry about it, because the quote unquote head mod said, come up, we're having a discussion. She was having some discussion about something about the mods. So then she said, for the haters, come up. And then when I do, I get charged $100.
Damn. I ain't gonna hold you.
So that was shady to me. So I haven't had any respect for her since then.
Oh,
shit! I'm gonna call it like it is. I wouldn't set somebody up to grin in their face and then right here down here saying, "Oh, this is what I was saying. You're right." You know the fuck. You ain't say shit when I paid $100. The fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, because I am curious, if you needed to come up in that moment, why not just rotate the box? Like, I get it.
Right.
The creators want to make their money. I understand that. However, but if I'm being called for discussion, I need to pay to have the discussion with y'all now, because that's what you're saying, how it looked.
Right. And to me, and you know, everybody acting like I'm making a big deal of it. I'm not. Anybody know I have no problem paying no money or giving no money or gifting or nothing else. The problem I had was the fact that I was asked to come up and then I had to pay. That's the only problem I had with that.
Right. I think it sounds like for the haters' problem is that she was asked to come up, somebody knew the truth and didn't just stand on it.
Oh.
I think that's what it was. I'm not getting into it because I love both of them. But
and if I can add, I do think I analyzed the situation in the moment too.
Just give me a moment, Agent. And then I wanted to say,
hold on. Drop, you just went off on everybody about being fair about things. So, I mean, even if your friends are involved, but I appreciate.
I did just be fair. What are you talking about, Blaze?
I said you did. That's what I said. You just went off.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying. I'm being fair, but I'm gonna be truthful. So I'm saying I'm gonna stand on the truth because she was called up. So, you know, she was expecting that Sweet, who I gave her beautiful name, Sweet and Sweet, that was me naming her. She wanted, you know, people, she felt like Sweet should have said, well, no, man, and she shouldn't have to pay because I told her to come up. Because I didn't even know she was telling For the Haters come up. So I understand For the Haters' frustration. Not only am I now required to pay $100, now the person who should have stood up for me didn't. So I understand when you expect somebody to stand up for you and they don't stand up for you. That's why I be like, I am around this motherfucker, Diamond. But I'm gonna be. I just have to say that.
So my next question would be: was Manny made aware of this, or did he offer you to even give you your money back, or was there any kind of resolution between you, Manny, and Sweet and Swift For the Haters?
No. What happened was after it was being discussed, I was in the box and I said, wait a minute. I said, I didn't just drop him. And another thing, let me add, I waited until all of the conversation was finished before I even dropped somebody. He wasn't in conversation and I dropped. Everybody else was talking except him. So that's the reason that I went ahead and chose him to drop. It wasn't anything even personal. But when I said, wait a minute, Sweet and Swift asked me to come up here. Well, you still drop somebody. Everybody know it's $100 to drop. And that was it. So I just dropped and went ahead and paid.
I just want to say this last thing. I didn't even know that you felt that way for the haters. So I think it's a conversation that you, Manny, and Sweet and Swift maybe have, because I honestly didn't know that you were upset with Sweet and Swift because of it. And maybe she didn't even know. I'm not sure. I'm not her mind, but I've never heard you express it before. And again, I'll say it wasn't Manny pushing for you to pay. It was the onlookers who like to see the bullshit that was actually pushing. Because
right. And that's the reason I never came up there and disrespected the live because of that payment. The only reason that I came up is because Sweet and Swift has mentioned this payment several times. Okay. And if we're going to mention it truly and factually.
The full context of it, yeah.
Right. Don't say a couple of sentences and not say it in its entirety, because
So,
that's not what happened.
so is she bringing it? You said she brought it up several times. Is she trying to throw jabs at you?
I mean, I don't know. Right. That's the point. I don't know. Like when she said, oh, yeah, and for the haters paid 100. Why bring that up when you don't tell exactly what happened, when you're the reason I had to pay? I don't go up there and disrespect Manny's live and drop people just to drop. I don't do that. Because of all of that, only thing I really do is do tapping, because she said multiple times she'll get up if I pin something. Oh, will you tell for the haters that everybody chose me to pin? What the fuck? So, what am I to do? I just ask everybody to tap the screen and share it live. That's it.
So my opinion is, well, my whole thing is, if you shouldn't have been paying $100, then he should be giving you money.
So
back.
one
That's just
moment,
my
let's allow them to have the discussion. Sweet and Swift is back. Thank you for coming back.
Oh, you're welcome. I ain't staying. I want y'all to make sure y'all check out my Wu-Tang concert content that I'm gonna post. I'll get through that tonight. Y'all have a great day. I hope y'all get some dick today too. Maybe enjoy your family. Bye.
Ignorant as fuck. That's what I'm saying. This is the context that she does when somebody is having a conversation. I said what I said.
So in other words, it sounds like Sweet and Swift said she don't give a damn.
That's why whenever I feel like saying what I'm saying about her loud ass, bitch ass mouth, I'm saying what I'm saying. I give two fucks about that. Why have a conversation about something with somebody as ignorant and loud as that? That's just how she did when I came up there and had to pay that $100. She was just as stupid as she was just then.
So I know you're not probably asking for your money back, but I'm
No,
just like,
never,
this is the
never,
circumstances.
never.
I don't think you should have. Manny should have never even took the money. To be honest with you, I
Yeah,
don't know
but
if you know the full context of what's going on, but at this point,
I paid because if that's what's expected of me, and if the rule is regardless, you drop, you pay, then I'm going to respect what the rules are and pay. I was answering, a comment, why would I pay?
so according to the rules, you didn't break any rules, though. If this is the context of the stories, you never broke any rule. The head
I
mod
know,
told you to
but
come up, right?
rules change every day, all day. So I'm gonna respect whatever it is.
Rules change all day, every day, and Manny's platform sounds like convenience to me. But I'm just keeping my mouth closed on that one.
Because she's dropped, and then it went to if they don't know you dropped or whatever. That's why I'm saying, if I'm gonna be a mod, I'm definitely gonna respect whatever the rules are. And if I came up there doing what quote unquote a mod as head mod asked me to do, if I'm told that I did something wrong, I'm going to respect I'm the host, and I'm going to pay. But it was just crazy how, it changed, and people were doing that shit. When Poozy did something, they were like, well, she don't have the money to do it. Okay. So, it looked as
But
if
it
you
happened
got the
before,
money
right?
to do some shit, you do it. So I'm not complaining. I paid the money, moved on. But I'm not going to sit up and listen to a bitch say what for the haters did and then don't stand on it. I said what I fucking said. And I'm over it. You right. Mad Day, you right. I'm over it. But wasn't anybody telling her to be fucking quiet and get over it when she came up here and dropped that goddamn big thick ass lip? The fuck? Thank you.
Okay. So that looked like that was a case in the middle of a case. So I'm just gonna go ahead and ask the audience real quick. There's 2 questions that I have. Do y'all think For the Haters is owed $100? Red, yes. Blue, no. Do y'all think she needs to get that $100 back? Red, yes. Blue, no. Cause yeah, wasn't anticipating that one. Okay, so we see where the majority is going with that votes. And then I'm going to pose another question. Thank you for the daily heartbeats. Appreciate it. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate all the gifts. Thank y'all for y'all active engagement. Thank you for those who hit that follow button. Thank you for my subscribers. Appreciate it all. Yep, grab your daily heartbeat if you don't have one already. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Yeah, another landslide. So it's looking like the audience is leaning towards For the Haters is definitely owed that 100. So let's see if that happens in the future. Also, I do have another question. Based on the context For the Haters have provided us pertaining to that situation that happened at that news station, do you think Sweet and Swift owe For the Haters an apology for not speaking up and giving context as to what happened? Red, yes. Blue, no. Is For the Hater also owed an apology? Red, yes. Blue, no. Let's go ahead and get these votes in. Thank y'all so much for sending the gifts. Thank you for putting me in the popular ranking. Appreciate it, y'all. Yeah.
Turn into all this, but damn.
Up to a conversation that I think that Manny and For the Haters like.
It was just so chaotic.
Yeah, it was just chaotic. That was chaotic. I
It
don't
was
think
very
we could
chaotic.
yeah, what was going on. But this one is truly a conversation and a
And I
topic we
apologize.
talk about. I think it was fine, and I'm glad to know
Let me
it.
ask you, Drop, since you're a mod over, do you believe she's owed $100? You think she should get her money back or have her money refunded to her?
It's hard for me to say because I'm like For the Haters. You say I owe something, I'm gonna pay it. Manny has said many times that he tried to pay me for modding, and I return it to him. So I'm kind of on For the Hater side. You say I'm owe it, ain't nobody gonna ever say that I ain't paid some shit I owed, so I'm gonna pay it. So I don't know, but I definitely think that they need to have a conversation because it seemed like this has been festering, and it could be something that could have been resolved
A long time.
a long time ago had we known. And I don't think anybody really understood For the Haters. I'm sorry, anger and frustration. I don't think nobody understood it, but I understand it when she say you didn't stand up for me. I didn't know. It was so much going on. I didn't even realize that she would have felt like you didn't stand up for me. You didn't take up for me. You didn't say, hey, I told you to come up, so you shouldn't be required to pay this. I never realized that.
So I see we got 2 more moderators. I'm going to ask that to all you moderators.
I don't get paid, so I'm not in that. I don't get paid.
So I just want to ask that to all. I see Poozy up here and For the Haters. I'm gonna ask y'all the same question I just asked Drop. Do y'all believe that learning the circumstances in the context of what happened, do y'all believe For the Haters should get a refund of $100 and an apology maybe from? Well, I ain't gonna put the apology question in there because that's your personal opinion. But go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest, and I don't give a damn who I like and who I don't like. I feel like Sweet should pay For the Haters $100 back because Sweet didn't clarify that shit, and that's fucking wrong. If you sent the request, it don't matter if she was a mod or a guest. If you sent the request and the person had to press accept to come up, and by her having the powers to drop a box so her space can get so she can fill that void, then the person who didn't clarify the sent request owes, not Manny. Sweet, I love you,
Right? Did she
but you
ask
was
you to come
wrong.
up, or did she send an invite for you to
No,
come up?
they were having a conversation, and Sweet added me and said, "Come in the come in the box." She said, "Come in the box."
So you sent the request of haters?
No, she.
How did you get in the box? Who sent the elevator for you? How did you get on the elevator?
I dropped Boyka, and then I came up myself because Sweet and Swift said, "For the haters, come up, get in the panel, get in the box."
Oh well, then wait a
Get in
minute.
the
I just
box.
made myself look like an asshole.
No, I'm not
If
trying to make you
you
look like
put
no. I'm not
yourself
trying.
on the panel, then you did owe that 100. Just because she added you and said go up there and speak your voice,
She was in the
I'm thinking,
box, and she told the mods to come up. You were not in
okay,
there
at that time, at that time of the conversation, you were a guest. You weren't considered a mod because you were involved in the conversation. So
No, I
your
was not
badge
in
is
the. I
there.
was not in the conversation.
Who's in the
He
comments?
was talking. I was in the comments. I
When I
was
say
saying
you
that.
were in the conversation, I mean you were a part of the conversation,
No,
correct?
she
And you were
wasn't.
asked.
No, I was not. I was not a part of nothing. She was talking about mods doing something, and she said, "Mods, come up." And then she added me and said, "For the haters, get in the box." So I waited until people stopped talking so I wouldn't drop them in mid conversation. And Boyka was not talking. So that's when I got in the box.
I need to clarify something too. For the haters can't bring herself up unless it's something I don't know. So she dropped Boyka and one of the mods brought her up because you can't bring yourself up, even if you're a mod. You can? Because I've never been able to bring myself up. We usually get rejected. And
That ability to do that, I don't know if she has that or not. That's or not.
I know
If
I
you
don't.
press, listen, drop queen, apparently, okay, let me touch that part. If you, as the person that's
Set me
looking at
up.
your phone, press the word accept, then you allowed yourself to come up on the panel. Is that not how it works, everybody that come in the box?
No. I've never been. As a matter of fact,
So you don't have to press, so y'all don't have to press the accept. So Blaze, if I go back down to the comments and you press my name and you press the two people, do you know that I'm going to have to press the accept or decline in order to get on Bella's panel?
no.
If a moderator sends
I've been in the
for
box
somebody
where
to,
somebody brought me up and I didn't even know I was in there. And
so
I
you
never
never pressed
accepted
accept. You
nothing.
just magically appeared in the box
She
without pressing accept.
pressed guest request and somebody brought her up. She dropped somebody.
So
She
that
pressed
means
guest
she sent
request.
for the elevator. She pressed the button
I
to
sent
go
for
up on the
shit.
elevator.
Oh
Do
my
y'all
God.
not hit
Okay,
what the
never
so
mind.
what the
I'm not asking for no money, so it's mute because I didn't ask to come up. Period.
Now, I just been hosting for since 2022, and I know that as a host, in order for anybody to do anything in a box, somebody has to press accept. And if it was an invitation extended to for the haters from Sweet and Swift, and for the haters decided to go ahead on and remove Boyka's box so she could be in that box, then yes, for the haters does owe. But if a moderator sent for her to come up and she pressed accept to come up, then no, she does not owe.
So Poozy, I'm gonna allow you. I'm gonna put you on mute, and I'm gonna just go ahead and make it clear because I feel like we're talking in circles to the same point, but it's being missed. The bottom line is right. Whether I write a letter, give it to a bird, the bird deliver the message, and I respond to the message, or instead of the letter, I verbally use a intercom, speak through the intercom, and you hear the message, you got the message. The bottom line is Sweet and Swift sent for the haters. She verbally, I'm getting tongue tied, it's crazy. She sent for her verbally first, openly said it while she was in the panel. And then, as she was in the audience, she added for the haters as well, that she was requested twice by mouth and by text. Okay, so I want to be clear because again, no dog in the fight, but context is key. That's why it's important to actively listen. So she verbally asked for her, and then she also added her in the audience. For the haters, did what was asked. The mods are being requested by the head mod to come up in the panel and speak to whatever it is they needed to speak to. She was only doing what she was told. So fast forward,
That's
in order
why.
for her, one moment, please. In order for her to come into that panel, the panel was full. Someone had to be removed. So Sweet and Swift, she did not remove someone herself. She did not open up the panel herself to allow for the haters to come up. But for the haters did not just willy-nilly come up because she wanted to be seen, wanted to be heard. She was requested to come up by Sweet and Swift. Okay? The moment she did that, everybody jumped on her. The majority, let me be clear, jumped on her and said, "Oh, you dropped somebody to be in this box?" The whole thing shifted. It was like, wait a minute. I didn't just drop somebody just because I was requested to come up here. Y'all wanted to speak to the mods. She thought there was an exception in that moment because she wouldn't have did it had she not been told to come up there. Instead of it being focused on that, Manny then said, "You know what? Well, no. Bottom line is you dropped someone to come up here, pay the 100. And for the haters did not understand why Sweet and Swift did not clear up and say, hey, I told her to come up. The panel was full. That's not on her. Why wasn't that cleared up is what for the haters frustration is coming in.
One thing, Bella, Manny never said that. Braid was pushing that.
Sweet and Swift owe that $100.
Yeah, Braid
Point
was
blank,
pushing
period. Sweet owed it.
And I,
Because Sweet wanted for the haters to get up there on that panel, then she should have paid to drop somebody so that for the haters' voice could have been heard. Sweet owed that $100.
For the haters pay the money. We're gonna stop right here.
100 for instigating.
So
it's like
that was
we,
the
it's
reason.
like we all be having fun.
200 to for the
Other
haters.
people and other people get into our business, especially our mod business, and take away the fun that we all be having.
Okay, so yeah, unfortunately, in that particular situation, this is why context is important, but this is why I also talk about doing the right thing. Doing the right thing would have been clear and said, hey, look, I asked her to come up because we're speaking to the mods. So logically, it was the due diligence of the host to make sure the space was available for the mods to come up and have whatever discussion they needed to as requested. But if the head mod was placed in charge to do so, then it would fall in on the head mod. But there clearly was a misstep somewhere between the host and the head mod, unfortunately. As a result, for the haters had to pay for it. Literally.
So I want to, you know me, I like to.
She is owed $100 refund, and she is owed $100 for pain and suffering of being badgered.
So let me ask you this for the haters. Did you and Sweet and Swift have friction before this whole situation started, or this situation started the friction? Okay. Hmm.
So we can hear you for the haters, but they were saying that your mic looked muted. So unmute your mic again.
Okay, I said that no, we were not friends or anything of that nature, but as mods, I think we all kind of respect each other and definitely respect Manny. So when the head mod told me to come up, of course I was going to do it. You know, I didn't think anything of it. So that's the reason I was so taken back when it happened. And, you know, as she did just now, you know, joke about it. So now I give two fucks, and we constantly have, I guess, forever beef. The disrespect is there.
There been any other disrespect beyond this? As
Right. Like when I pen, like, I mean, it's nothing. It's just petty shit. So, I don't complain about it. If I pen something, she'll get in the panel and say, oh my God, tell for the haters that everybody voted for me. I'm the one that everybody loves for me to pen. Oh my God, she doing too much. Okay, so then I don't pen. Oh my God, for the haters, it's just a hater. It's always something for the haters. So, out of respect for Manny, the only thing I do to keep down drama is ask everybody, will they tap and share the live? And that's all I do. I don't even need no problem over being just a fucking mod. And everybody will tell you over there, you never hear me do anything but ask them to please tap the screen.
So my next question, because I'm seeing comments and everything else going in the comment section, did this create friction between you and any other moderators? Because it seemed like there's kind of some friction going on in the comments.
No, I don't.
I ain't gonna hold you. It makes some of us mods look. It'd be like, well, fuck it then. What the fuck is we here for? If we can't do nothing but cheer the crowd on, I'm gonna speak for myself. Hold on.
Hold on, Poochie. I was asking.
Oh, well, you said the
Because I'm
other
seeing,
mod, so I thought that
not
was
you.
it.
I'm not stating you. I'm talking about. I'm seeing comments and things going on in the comment section. So I'm asking, did this create friction between her and other, or maybe other mods over there?
All the other mods, I still respect them regardless. We're all there for one purpose, and that's to support Manny. Hype up his live. Don't allow people to disrespect his live. Tap, share the live, all of that. That's the purpose of all of us being a team for mods.
Okay, so hold on for the haters, because Poozy, you were saying something. I actually want to hear what you had to say, Poozy, because you are another mod in that space. How does that affect you? How does it make you feel as a moderator?
I ain't gonna hold you. When it came down to that dumbass pinning shit, I was like, you know what? Fuck all that. If my light on, Manny got my light on for a reason. And if Sweet got a problem with me pinning, then she needs to be Manny and turn my light off. Fuck her. She don't tell me what I can pin and can't pin. But on the flip side, because she got up there crying and shit, I'm like, bitch, if you gonna cry about a pin, then you need to figure out how to make you be the only. Fuck what the people say. This Manny platform. And if they like us, I'll finish.
I don't think you should have called her a bitch because of that. You just call that lady a bitch.
I call everybody a bitch. I said if you're going to cry like a bitch, okay, twist and turn, back over there to the left, drop. I said if you're going to get up there and cry like a bitch,
you said, bitch, if you're going to do this, that's what you said. You say, bitch, if you're going to. You didn't say if you're going to cry like a bitch.
I talk with the word bitch, drop. I'm not going to talk how you want me to talk, okay?
But then you tried to backtrack. I'm just telling you what you did.
Well, bitch, shut up talking to me and let me finish answering Blaze's question, bitch, so we can direct the bitches in the right direction.
I've been called a bitch by better.
Because Blaze asked me a question, bitch. Thank you.
You don't bother me at all. I've been called.
Shut up, bitch.
Girl, that's all you can say is shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch.
You the one crying like a bitch about a bitch being word in a sentence about some bitches.
Shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch.
Cry baby ass. Shut the fuck up.
Shut up, bitch.
You ain't even worthy to be a bitch. A bitch look better than you. Anywho, yes, Blaze, it does cause a lot of friction. It does cause a lot of mixed emotions. It does make crybaby ass bitches cry about what they can and can't do. As a moderator, if your lights work, use your motherfucking lights, okay? If your lights don't work, you can't use them.
Okay, can I say something real quick and then I'm gonna jump down? I just want to put a little bit more context to this live that y'all talking about. And I think the disconnect is coming between, for the haters wasn't there when Bray King kind of was stirring the pot about Manny treating his mods differently when it came down to Rizzy. So they requested for Rizzy to pay because she dropped somebody. and she was a mod over there. So BK was basically like, well, if Rizzy got to pay, then all your mods got to pay if they drop somebody as well. So when For the Haters did that, when she dropped Boyka to make room for herself, it was like she kind of just did what Rizzy had did. So it was like the second thing. So they was like, oh, well now For the Haters, oh, now you got to pay because Rizzy had to pay, not knowing that Sweet had invited her and told her to do that. And For the Haters wasn't in the mod, so she didn't know about the tip for tat that BK and Manny had going on when it came down to the mods. So I think it was a
But then
big...
now you're right, absolutely right. When I came in, that's when Sweet asked me to come up for whatever, right? So
Right. So when you came in, you had no idea how the live actually started out. And it started out with Manny and Rizzy having a little tiff. And you know how BK do his little one thing. So Manny was already getting kind of frustrated because BK wouldn't let up because everything Rizzy paid for, he wanted everybody, all the other mods, they have to pay for it too, because Rizzy was a mod at the time and she had to pay for drops. So he was like, well, all your mods need to pay when they drop people. So I was just giving y'all that little point. That's the disconnect. That's why Manny did it. That's why he was like, well, yeah, For the Haters, like, you came in and did the same thing. I don't think Manny knew about the mods y'all come up and her kind of requesting you to come up while you did it. I think that kind of got overshadowed because he was in the heat of things with BK doing his one thing.
Okay, so
But that's why
I just want to ask this real quick. You said you paid $100. Is $100 to drop over there with Manny now?
it's
Or
$100.
It was
They
100
told
to
me
drop up go
he's a
live.
live creator, and
is
that's
he?
what they all started arguing. See, I don't know. I just paid the money.
I mean, I've seen Boyka only in panels, maybe go live maybe once. Is he a live creator?
But they say
At that time,
I don't.
it was 25 for normal people, but 50 for
50,
shit.
50, and then
It
100
was
for.
50 for normal people, 100 if you
He's
were a
not a
go
live
live host.
creator. Like
I
he
mean, I don't know. I don't know
doesn't.
any
I
of
mean, I
that. It's
rarely ever
just
see him hosting live. He
Blaze,
doesn't go live.
do
No,
you
he not
follow
a live creator, and that
Blaze?
just proves that him and Manny be on the back end, and he be like, "I'm finna come up there and frustrate everybody, so you can get your $100," and so that he come up there, get on their nerves, so that he can pay. That
Well,
man,
y'all
we never
seen my
seen
text
him go live.
messages.
That's what I'm saying. It feels like
Y'all seen my
Manny.
text messages from Boyka. Y'all know how Boyka rolls.
I'm just in my opinion. I feel like if Manny knew the context of everything, this shouldn't even took place, and he should have took care of it and nipped it in the
No,
bud.
that's
But
what
it seemed like he allowed it to go on, and now it's festering into something else. But hey, that's his platform.
he did not know, number one. That's what Shell just came up and said. He did not know. None of us knew that.
If he knew, not saying he knew.
None of
I
us
don't know if he
expected-
knew or not, but now knowing the context, I would hope he would try to rectify the situation.
None of us knew that Sweet and
I
Swift
think
called.
Sweet owe that money because if Sweet wanted Rajetta to come, I'm sorry, for the haters to come up there, and she did. If as a moderator you did what a person who screams at everybody that they're the head mod, that's like being insubordinate. So therefore, Rajetta made sure that she obeyed the orders from the head mod and came up there. Sweet owe that money.
Reset your live goal, Bella.
And I said when I was up there, I said, why should I have to pay $100 when Sweet and Swift, the head mod, asked me to come up? They were saying it doesn't matter, you dropped someone. And I said, okay, and I went ahead and paid. So everybody knew that Sweet and Swift, I'm sorry, Sweet and Swift asked me to come up. Everybody knew that was in there.
It's just kind of crazy.
She don't pay that money, then she needs
I'm
to
not
be
trying to
suspended.
dwell on it, but like the $100 is kind of crazy to me because who considers Boyka a live creator? Does any of y'all consider him a live creator?
I wanted to answer that. Who can
I don't
say
follow his
what
ass
makes
to
a
know whether he go live or
Go ahead,
not.
drop.
who can say what makes a person a live creator besides pressing a live button? They had to pay $100 for me too, and I don't go live very often. They had to pay $100 to Queen.
Live creator before I consider him. I've seen you live plenty of times.
Me too, and you're a moderator.
But you can't
Like, who
say
makes that decision,
he has
right?
no different.
I don't
He
know
has
how
no
to.
different price for a moderator. He has no different price from a moderator versus somebody who's not a mod. But we can't say, "Oh, you're a live host if you go live 3 times. No, if you press the live button, you're a live host. We can't identify who's a live host by if their content is better, longer, or they go on more often than somebody else. You can't do that. It's just if you're a live host. But he's changed that rule anyway. Now it's just 50 to drop, 100 to come back. So that's water under the bridge, really, because it's not even like that anymore.
Best, yeah.
Okay, one more little point of context. I don't know if it was whatever rule, was it the new rule or the old rule, but I know Boyka does get dropped in Manny panel because I personally dropped Boyka. So I don't know if it was $100 because he was a live host or if it was $100 because I had already dropped Boyka and Boyka came back up. But I know that I personally sent the cash out to get Boyka down. So that's how I know it's $100 because I had already sent the cash out.
It was because he's a live host. That's why. At that time, because he was a live host, because we had that conversation.
Y'all follow Boyka to notice if he live or not?
Boyka live. I've seen him on other people's panels.
Hell no, I don't follow no damn Boyka. I only seen him
Because the only way you'll know if any of us are live, seeing our bubble or
you
get
can
a notification
you cannot
from
follow
TikTok is if
people
you
and
follow
just
that
pop up
person.
on your FYP.
Or that way.
You could have a mutual in his panel, and it'll pop up on your FYP. So I never follow Boyka.
Anyway, she been on since 2000 and don't know how you can see somebody's live.
Bitch, I graduated in 2000. Shut up. I don't even know fucking MySpace in 2000. Stupid.
Okay, I gotta go.
Heartbreakers of Pain, you've been watching, so I would like to hear what you got to say.
Regarding what? The situation with Nanny?
Yeah, this whole situation with Manny, Sweet and Swift, and For the Haters.
So I don't know what's going on with that. Y'all know Sweet's my girl. I'm going to be very biased when it comes to Sweet. So my opinion wouldn't even be fair. I love Sweet down. She can do absolutely no wrong in my eyes. You got to think Sweet was selling weed when she was 5 years old. That's my motherfucking bitch. I'm just being honest.
Okay, give it to her. Give it to her. Give it to her. Give it to her. I don't give a fuck about that bitch. No way. Give it to her.
Why y'all won't just have a talk?
On the docket.
Come up here and did. Man, get the fuck out
I
of here.
didn't see it
Fuck
though,
that
Jet.
bitch.
Where's
Yeah.
Sweet at?
Fuck her.
Have a conversation ever been suggested between you three by you, For the Haters,
No,
or anybody else?
it's been a joke ever since she did it. Are you kidding me?
But they gave you
It's been a
animosity
fucking
towards her,
joke.
though.
A long time ago. I just said that nobody knew that For the Haters had this frustration. So no, there's never
Right.
frustration. This is the first time that we're knowing about it. So that's why I was saying I wish we would have known it, before, so she could have, hashed it out with Sweets and just same way I hashed it out with Queen Jules.
Rob, listen, everybody, you all have known that when that happened, because the conversation is always, but the haters had to pay. She knew that. She's known that. And if you go back, or if I drop live, because I record all of the lives, if I go back, she make digs all the time about it. Oh, but the haters.
I didn't know.
Man, okay.
I promise.
But it's no big deal because, like I said, I didn't complain about it. If I owe somebody, I'm going to pay. It's only a problem.
But you didn't owe,
because
though.
Right, but it's a problem because she brings it up. Like when she came up here and brought it up.
So she's
but the haters
antagonizing.
paid. Right. Oh, I wouldn't have even said anything.
See, I missed all of that because I just came in late. It was a big tussle on the other side, so I was over there trying to get that under control. But that's not going to be under control no time soon. So I was over there doing that. So I did miss what happened between.
Who's tussling? Who's tussling?
Yeah, you ain't heard it from me.
Girl, what you
It's
tussling
bad.
about?
Girl, AP and motherfucking Rose got in the most heated argument I ever seen in history, honey.
Bad.
Everything they put out everything, girl, even they blood types.
When was this?
When
That's what
y'all
I
was
told
on
you.
video.
when I told you
It's gonna be on the
don't
blog,
make
don't
it
worry.
the case right now because it's still going on. You remember I said that in the comments?
It was Jay. Because listen, in my live we got to a resolve, right? This morning $2 live, child, we chilling up there, and old girl Jade wanted to know what happened in my live, so AP gave her a rundown. Now Rose come up, and she said, "Why you request me up $2?" And then I said, "Why you always up here? What's the problem?" And she said, her energy was low. She said she don't got time for fake stuff or something like that. I said, "Are you talking about AP?" And she said, "Yup." And then I said, "What happened?" And she said, AP bringing up that stuff again. If you let it go, why you bringing it up again? And AP was like, "Well, somebody asked me for it," like that. And so Rose started going off, and AP was going off, and Rose was like, "You better chill out before I violate you," like that. And so AP started doing this weird thing. She was like, "Do it. I can take it. I'm taking it." And she kept saying that, so we did start laughing. And so Rose started violating her. Like, she went in. And when I say in, I mean in.
Got about it got that way because they was muting both of them mods.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Thank you for that. So, AP a mod. So every time Rose would say something, she was muting her. So the little piece of seconds that Rose could say something, she was saying something. And then it got so bad, $2 don't do no dropping of the panel. It got so bad, she had to drop the whole panel. Girl, oh my God. It was so bad. And then, dang, I can't say that part. I was told that on the phone. Fuck. So it was just like so many different parts, girl. And this go back from when Tea Time was in Rose panel the other day. And AP felt like, she need to get down. She can go to her own life for that. But Rose wanted, Rose like Soulja Boy. She liked to be the first person to do stuff and stuff. So I guess she wanted to have them reconcile. So AP was not with it. So when she couldn't get them to reconcile, AP was going off that she even wanted her to even try some shit like that. So AP went to her live, called and cussing out Rose and hell everybody, even me. And then, but when I got them in my live the next day, they made up, but her and Lan got into it real bad. Now, the seed of this all is Mariah Damn Lee Rose. She was the one who started it all up.
I told you Leo started this shit.
Put her ass on the
I want
docket.
my money.
This motherfucker, man, she been running amok. She really have.
My only question is that your rendition of AP's voice, and would you do it one more time?
I can't because he be so aggressive. I don't know how she do it. And her and Rose was so aggressive to each other this morning. It was kind of turning me on. They was mad aggressive. Like they was going at it. Like that, girl, back and forth. But I was like, oh, girl, I know this finna get good. I'm telling you, Mariah need to be on the docket though. Mariah been starting a lot of stuff this past week. I don't know if it's been going over people's heads. She'll start it and then she'll vanish.
She's a change. Leola says that she is a changed woman. That she is no longer starting mess.
For the worst. She out of control. Cause see, let me tell you what Leola did, Bella. How it started was, between Lan and AP.
I'll go.
And can you do the little earphones? They so cute. So what happened between Lan and AP is, and Rose, that same live with Tea Time was up there, but out the blue, because they was talking about Mr. Incredible or something. Leola gonna ask that damn man, what happened with you and Peach and the whole Lan thing? Brought up that old stuff. Thank you, Kristen. She knew exactly what she was doing. She brought that up. And so what AP did when she went to Lance Live to chill, she said, just heads up, your name was brought up. But Rose them felt like you shouldn't have even told Lan that. But AP felt like, nah, Lan would have wanted to know, because if she looked back on the blogs and saw me in the panel, she would have been like, bitch, why you ain't tell me that my name was brought up? So then Lan runs Leola down, and Leola's like, I was just being messy. You know how she just like brush it off, like, I was just being messy. I just had a question. So Lan was like, okay, y'all, you know how they be like, that's just Leola. But baby, when she ran into AP, lady of the hour. When she ran
get up here, Leola. I told you this was your fault. I told you.
Get your ass up here. You've been out of control. So when it got to Lan and AP in my live, they just started arguing. They didn't give a damn because Leola's Lan said that AP did not give her no context on nothing, and AP said, but I did. And so Lan was like, but you didn't, AP, and they started arguing aggressively. Now, Mariah, why did you ask them folks about that Mr. Incredible thing? I'm sorry if this messy, but you know.
For the request, Lola.
Wrong with AP going to tell Land because people do it all the time, comment cousins do it all the time. I think it's the responsibility of the person who's being told they're talking about you that you go over there like I do and say, I heard somebody mention my name, somebody talked about me, because you cussed me out, HB, when I hadn't even said nothing, and that was White Tail starting this.
Yeah.
People have to just go over there. Everybody gonna come tell you, hey, they mentioned your name, and it's your responsibility. So you don't get no bad bones to go check and see, okay, what are y'all talking about me about?
I agree, and I feel like it ain't no different if a fake page came in the comments and said it, like it brought a bone. So, yeah.
Now, in your defense, Leola, I said you are a changed woman, but I want my $5.
I gave the $5 to Bella. I told you I'm not giving you no $5. So in my defense of all of this,
Nothing. It's cool though, brother.
yeah, in my defense, what had happened was I was teasing Nikwa, and the whole time me and Nikwa have been talking this. I've been doing this to her for a few days, and she's like, y'all, don't to answer Leola's questions, don't. I was like, wait, but I think it was you that was with Mr. Incredible. She's like, no one answered. And I was like, and then wasn't there someone else? And because the whole conversation was about women start to fight, and it's usually a man that's in it. Like if you follow the string, someplace in it, there's a man involved, and the man gets all of these women to fight, and then he gets away with his scummy behavior. That was the whole part of it. So then the way that AP sent the bone was, people were mentioning your name, and it was something about him in phone, you and that man in phone calls. And that was like, what? And I didn't know about it because AP was so mad at Rose for Rose being a fair person that she always is.
Dior, why you said that you ain't asked for that $20 and we actually had that receipt, sis? Sorry, Leola.
What $20?
Girl, Dior apparently Dior asked Nisha for $20 and she said she'll pay her back in 24 hours when Joey gives her allowance. And Nisha said she couldn't do it at the time because she was headed to the Walgreens, and all of a sudden Dior said, shit, that's what's wrong with me too. I'm feeling a little under the weather and I also need to go to the Walgreens. And when she Dior was throwing shade at Nisha, so on the back end I said, damn, Nisha, what's tea? And she said, I think she's mad because I didn't give her that $20. And I wasn't supposed to say nothing on the live, but I did anyways. And I said, Dior, it's the reason that you mad is because Nisha didn't give you that $20. And Dior said, I don't know Nisha to ever ask her for no money. And I charged the people $100 for me to present the receipt. And the receipt said this. We're going to get back to you in a minute, Leo.
Oh my God. What is going on?
HB to the big box, to the bigger
So
box.
right here, she say, hey boo, you know when somebody call you boo, they finna beg or they finna overprice you. So she said, hey boo, can I borrow $20 for 24 hours? I get my allowance from Joey tomorrow. You sleep, boo? Nisha said, I'm getting some meds because I'm getting sick, but I'll send it in a few. And she said, OMG, that's the exact thing that's wrong with me. I'm going to Walgreens. I just got sick out of nowhere. I got it, boo. Thank you, though. I hope you feel better. Text me still when you get done. Girl.
So where do I come in?
We finna get back to you.
Oh, okay. This is just a sidestep. Okay. All right. That's cool.
You just stepping over on the sidewalk real quick. So yeah, Dior. So babe, last night when I was like, Dior ain't finna ask no $20. What the hell? She just gave her that big money for Mother's Day and stuff. Why would she ask her for $20? She don't need no $20. And then they was like, no. Nisha's like, yes, she did. She did HB. I was like, I'm gonna need a receipt because I was on Dior's side. I was like, I'm gonna need a receipt because $20, 24 hours. Ooh, that sounds like crackhead activity. So I was like, she didn't do that. She didn't do that. So when she said,
no.
you're right. You're right. So, baby, one thing about me, I would never ever borrow $20. And I know you're not up here mad with me because you needed $20.
No, I'm not mad at you.
Okay.
You borrowed over $2,000. So what's the difference?
From who?
What's the difference?
Who? No, from who?
Can y'all
You didn't borrow
I don't borrow
$2,000. You
money
didn't
because
get
I
a
don't pay it
loan.
back. From who, babe?
You didn't get a loan.
From
What
who?
was this?
From who?
You didn't get a loan, HB.
From who? You got to say from who?
We all got amnesia now.
Do anybody else in here know about HB getting a $2,000 loan? Nope, I don't. No. Dior? Because you know what, though?
If I did, I wouldn't say it.
Right, but here's the thing.
But the thing about it is she said it on live, though.
A $2,000 loan.
So what is this secret? I don't give a fuck, HB. I just
Stop
don't.
the cap. Hold on, stop the cap. So you lying like you did last night when you said you didn't ask that girl for
Lying about what, though?
You lying. You just lied. You said I got
I don't
lended
give,
$2,000.
if I'm lying right here,
You just
why
said I
would
got
I
lended
give a fuck?
$2,000.
Why
and you
would
can't
I
tell me
give a
from who?
fuck?
But you know what makes sense is if I was lended $2,000 at my big age of 34 versus $20 for 24 hours at 40. So that would make more sense. And bitch, I wouldn't be waiting on Joey to give me no $20 allowance. You mean to tell me that Joey can't give your ass $20?
Why would Joey
medicine so that you can get well? Huh? Did you pay? Was that Joey's allowance that you sent Nisha as well on Mother's Day, trying to support her then? Was that Joey's money then? And you too fucking big for an allowances, especially $20 allowances. Knock it off. Anyways, like I said, that whole lie over there in Realist Live last night and made it plain and clear in 4K that she never asked that girl for nothing. You up here mad at me, ho. Be mad at yourself. Okay? Be ashamed, bitch, as a matter of fact. Be ashamed. You showing out. You could have sat on the panel and got a couple galaxies and got that $20 ho and cashed out and went and got you some Benadryl or whatever the fuck you needed. You must be still sick up here. So anyways, like I said, so that was the tea on that, Bella. Nisha definitely came in and clocked that tea, clocked it right upside her head and got back down.
Nisha clocked a lot of stuff.
She definitely clocked your ass.
Mm-hmm.
She definitely did.
She did.
She did.
Dior, did HB get the $2,000 loan from Nisha?
Couldn't have, never have.
That's what she said in the live. I don't know the exact
You
amount.
ain't never heard me say that.
That's what
Nobody
Nisha
here
said
ever
in
heard
the
me say
live?
that.
The she is Nisha? That's what Nisha said in the live?
Keeping a lie on that girl.
I think
Nisha
that's
never
what
said
both of them said.
No, you think that's what the both of us?
She said it in
Neither one of us.
way. When they had got into it. It ain't
That's
no
not what
secret.
happened, Dior.
Don't know, like y'all don't remember?
No, nobody does, because that never took place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that never took place. Ever. It was $1,000 and she got it back.
See, now
You would
that
never
I
need
remember.
$20.
There it is.
Never real quick. It was not two. I would never need $20 real quick. I can't do a fuck thing with $20, but buy me a couple coconut waters.
I think you can buy it that cheap.
Yeah, bitch. And you can get a case from Sam's for $50.
You are a changed woman, Leola.
Well, no, I was asking about the coconut water because I went to HEB the other day and I was like, it was like $5, but they were in the coconut still.
Oh, girl, no. Get it out. Get it in the goddamn carton.
I wait till I go to the Caribbean so I can get all the coconut water that I want.
We can't afford that.
Well, my mom has a home there, so. I just huh? Oh, sorry.
So, yep, that's the tea on that.
So, HB, one moment, because I can't be the only one thinking. Hashtag, who is Joey?
I don't know.
Who's your husband, Bella?
I don't
What's
know.
your husband name,
I'm
Bella?
mad at Bella now. Don't worry about it.
I'm not upset at Bella. I'm just
Not mad at
asking. You know what
Bella.
I'm saying?
There you go.
I'm
Not
not
mad at
gonna
Bella.
sit here and say
Not mad at
hashtag
Bella.
who is this
Not mad at Bella.
person.
Because she asking you a reasonable question. That's what I'm talking about with this
HB,
clown.
can I
That's
talk
what
to
I'm talking
Bella
about.
now? Why are you talking
Joey,
to
that's
me
what I'm talking
still?
about.
Keep
That's what I'm talking
talking.
about with this
Shut the
hoe.
fuck up.
Joey
I
is her
don't
salt daddy.
care.
Joey is her salt daddy because he damn sure no sugar
I
daddy if
don't
you came
give a
asking for $20.
fuck. I
Her
don't
salt
give a
daddy.
but I
You do
don't
give a fuck.
care.
You do give
I
a
don't
fuck. Ho, stop
care. I
embarrassing
didn't care
yourself. Get
then
out
and
of
I
here.
don't care
How you
now.
gonna get mad because this woman asking you who the fuck is Joey?
But why
Her
would
salt daddy.
she just said
That's who it is.
comments? Can y'all
Doesn't matter.
if
Her salt daddy.
somebody just docks the
Her
name,
salt
but she
daddy.
Nigga,
saying
salt daddy.
Her
comment
salt. Yeah.
Nigga said.
Ain't no
hashtag this
sugar daddy.
person
Ain't
name,
no
yeah,
fucking
I'm gonna have
sugar.
a
You sick?
problem.
You can't even get $20.
I
Salt
don't
daddy.
know who we were.
Like
It was
that's the
random.
thing. Like
Her salt
some
daddy.
is really wrong with this app. I can go sit and have a
So
whole
something's
fucking
wrong with
story
you at
time.
40 years old
But
asking
for
somebody for $20 to bar
what?
for 24
But
hours.
for what?
Hey,
Stop. Are you
Bella,
crazy?
I
Who's
just
40
came up
years
here to say
old?
it's always the people that always in the comments talking shit about what everybody else is going through, but they ain't got $20. You jobless Judy bitch. I gotta go. Bye.
Du, 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 du. And that's the truth.
Dior did support $2 in our battle, I believe, because I think it was Dior who brought up the mess about Hippie being a scammer because she's
No, I never called Hippie a scammer. Ty
Okay, kind
Lee
of
had a
did.
battle. Ty Lee had a battle.
But quick question: were
And
you
it
the
was
one that
it.
sent the money to the cash out for $2, right? That's why you
No, it
didn't
wasn't $2. It was for Nisha.
for Nisha. Okay, I'm sorry.
For the Mother's Day thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but you did send money, so you can't be a broke bitch if you're sending
No,
money to
I don't, they
somebody
could
else.
call me a broke bitch. I don't care.
I
I don't have to
understand.
explain to nobody. I don't know these people on the internet.
But
One
boy,
thing that I would never
Broke
do
bitches do
is,
irresponsible stuff all the time. She sent 150. She probably was trying to low key get it back in bits and pieces. You should have just asked for a lump sum and ran off. That's what I would have did if you needed it that damn bad.
Hey Bella, I was trying to get you 50 in your pocket today, but my grandson up. Love y'all. Back to the comments I go. Why y'all ain't pay to drop me? Y'all know y'all hate me, so y'all just give me 35 coins and not pay the 50. Fuck you, basic bitches. Love you, Bella.
Nah, I think it's because for the most part you barely said 2 words. So,
but the thing about
so
it, what would I have to be embarrassed? What is it to be embarrassed about?
There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Everybody go through shit. Everybody needs shit.
Okay.
And all that. The part is that you lied in 4K. You made it seem like you said out your own mouth, I don't even know Nisha to ever ask her for anything. I think that's the embarrassing part. You asking for something is not the embarrassing part. We all asking for shit. I'm asking for gifts right now. That's not, that part's not embarrassing. The
But to me, it's
fact
embarrassing
that
to
you
take a
lied in 4K
screenshot.
about it is the problem. And the fact that you ain't even say, you know what, I stand corrected. She right, I did. But it was about this and you talking shit. You mad. And just like you came up here mad at me, bitch, I ain't did nothing to you. You coming up here on 10.
How you didn't do nothing to me, HB, and you put it on the thing? Like I said
did
in
that
Realist
because you
Live.
lied. I'm up here taking up for you
I
last night,
said this
babe.
in Realist
Because I don't
Live.
believe
I don't
you
have
could
an
have
issue
possibly
with
asked them
HB.
$20.
Why would I have an issue with HB? And all
Girl, you
HB
came
did
up
was
here to
go
miss.
ahead and put it on a backdrop. That's what I said. The
I
problem
had
would be with
to.
Nisha.
I had
Because
to
how
put it
did
on the
something
backdrop.
that I talked to you on the back end come to the front end? Period.
Probably because you was shading her on the front end.
When was I shading her,
She
HB?
felt like you was.
I
She
never
felt like
said I never said Nisha's name. When was I shading Nisha?
Okay, that's gonna have to be between you and Nisha. She felt like you. I'm telling you what she said in my
I'm
live.
asking you because she said that you said that I shaded her. So I'm asking you, when did she say that?
She told us last night she felt like you. She felt like you was shading her in the comments and Manny's live, which I didn't see that live or those comments. And she felt like you was shading her that night that the realist thing was going on, and she felt like you was shading her last night in realist live.
But
So
what would
you
I
gotta
need to
ask her.
shade her about though? For what?
I don't know. I guess that situation with the whole Rizzy thing. So I don't know. Maybe y'all should have a little talk. She came up in my panel last night. I don't know. That's why I said you should have came over there.
Why would I come over there, HB?
Because she wanted to talk. She wanted to express to you how she was feeling about that whole thing.
I'm not talking to nobody that took a screenshot of something then came and put it on the front end. That's weird shit. That's weird as fuck. I don't care if it was $2 I asked for. To take a screenshot of anything and then to dox somebody's name and then to put hashtag say they name and you say I shouldn't have a problem with it?
But my whole thing, Dior, is this. If somebody on the front end already done put out what I know to be true on the back, I'm just gonna go ahead and admit to it because I already know what's next. You know what's next.
HB, you just said that you put it out because I denied that it was true, right?
Yeah,
so that means
because
you
baby,
put it out after I said that I didn't know what they was talking about.
But hold on. If I'm sitting up there saying I don't believe it, I'm defending you. I don't believe it. She even just denied it. I don't see her asking for.
I'm not listening to the live though, so I don't know what was said. I still ain't seen it.
I understand that, but I'm telling you right now, okay?
Okay, tell me what was said then.
If I'm saying I don't believe it, okay? I don't believe this girl asked for $20 because she just spent $150 on this same person just a month ago for Mother's Day. I don't believe she asked for. I'm gonna have to see a receipt to some shit like that. And so then they tell me, HB, she just said in Realist Live, she never asked Nisha for nothing. When I get the receipt, I gotta present it because I'm up here arguing with her about what I don't think is true. So when we get the receipt, we had to produce it.
Exactly. And what I said in Realist Live after that was produced, or I don't know what it was a little while ago, I said, I'm not upset with HB. Why would I be upset with HB? And HB is doing exactly what she's supposed to do. Period. That's it. Now, if I go and have a whole story time, make a whole book out of some shit, a lot of motherfuckers is not going to say anything. But I don't even do that type of shit. It's weird. So if anybody want to call somebody broke for asking for $20 in the middle of the night when somebody not feeling good and the bank is not open, I will be the brokest bitch on this app. I promise you I will.
You got to get online banking, boo. Because I do understand them types of emergencies. No, online banking. Like, you know how you could make transfers and stuff like that, even if the bank.
I don't know nothing about that. I'm just broke. I don't know how to do that.
You gotta have
I don't know nothing about that at all. All I know that if I sit down and have a story time, a lot of people will be quiet.
Ooh.
And that'll be from the head to the motherfucking toe.
Can I ask what would the story consist of? What would this story?
This whole app will fucking shake. This whole app will fucking shake.
And who would be in this story?
rock the boat,
And work the middle.
You can just get the characters.
work the middle.
So, cause you know what else it seemed to like? Cause I'm not gonna be biased, you know what I'm saying? I'm not. If she right, she right. If Nisha right, she right. Whatever. It seemed like it was something more here. Y'all sensing something? Like maybe some type of relation of some sort, or just hit. I don't know. You know.
Mm-hmm. Don't be playing around, HB. What you getting into?
I don't know. It does. It's given like it's a reason Dior asked. It's a reason Dior felt comfortable asking. Like we got this type of relationship. We got this type of bond. It's something deeper. It's something there. You know.
Like,
that's the only way I would have asked comfortably like that too. For no matter what amount. It's because like I feel like we like that.
Wait a minute. You talking about relations like relations? Because I can relate.
I don't know all these people, HB. I only know Dior because she's a mod with me. But is Nisha the person who was dating the red pill guy who said that they were looking for somebody to do a threesome?
She's a married woman.
Okay. Is she the one that was looking for the threesome though? Somebody?
No.
Okay, it's not her. It's not her. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm confused. I don't know everybody's name. Please forgive me, Nisha. I'm sorry. I just want to clarify.
Ooh. Yeah.
One that I believe somebody actually accused her just like a week ago, right? That's Nisha. That's
her. Hawaii, the engineer one. Is this her? She be going live sometimes. Brown girl with the glasses.
Yeah, she's my. Oh wow, yeah. Somebody was accusing. I'm not going there. I'm not touching that one.
Yep, that's my baby.
Why don't you touch it?
Who?
Have no context of what's going on, what's the truth. That's not my business.
Push the boat so she can rock it, blaze.
I mean, you can touch it, Dior. I mean, you know more than I would know, right?
Wait, Blaze, no, give us a little bit. What happened? Because we missed that part, obviously.
Why would I be scared of HB? Who is
I
HB
can't
for me to
remember
be
who she was
scared of?
arguing with, and
Girl,
they
ignore
said
them.
they had brought something up
HB
about
hush.
infidelity to something. I
Hush.
don't
You
know.
reading the comments. You get
No.
baited by
We gonna
them.
start with your
They
ass
saying
first.
shit down there to me too about you, but I'm not finna get baited into it.
Shut up, HB.
Fine.
Just like your friend just got baited, and I can't wait for you to do your biggest one. Let me know if you need help. What you say, Blaze?
I'm not finna do that to my friend. I love her.
I know you not.
No, I had remember an argument she had got into maybe like less than a week ago, and they were accusing her of something going on outside of her marriage, and I didn't know if it was true or not, so I'm not touching.
Oh, you talking about Alex?
Yeah.
Alex is the one that said it. Right.
Like he has some Lucy.
Was Alex insinuating that she was messing with Dior?
Nisha, my back.
She didn't insinuate that, but she insinuated. It wasn't no insinuation. It was a whole accusation.
No, it wasn't Alex. That was HB just insinuated. HB just insinuated that, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, HB, you on
What? I don't know. I'm trying to see.
time.
Yeah, that by Dior. I just text Nisha see if she available. That's my baby.
Okay, this is good. This is about to get crazy. She's singing.
Why is it gonna get crazy?
I know when that motherfucker knows something.
I know a whole motherfucking lot.
Something to drop Queen Dior. What were you saying to me, Dior? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Oh, I didn't say nothing to you.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Okay,
I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a little bit of a lacy Lulu.
HB knows something too.
I just got a feeling.
Ain't no feelings over there. I ain't trying to hear that.
You know, I would tell it. Ain't tell me nothing.
Tell it. What you mean? I know.
I don't know. I'm telling you. Y'all know. Y'all should know by now. I would tell it.
Oh my God, the comment could just be the funniest. Oh my God, y'all are hilarious.
Ain't they?
So we just gonna act like the audience is not at the edge of their seat right now.
Dior, can I talk again?
Edge of their seat for what?
Story times. You know.
Oh, I wouldn't.
This side.
What'd you say, HB?
I asked if I could talk now.
Yes, boo. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I do feel like there's something more relation wise. Like y'all liked each other in that kind of way, or was a crush? It was something there.
You think so?
I know my girl.
Yeah.
said my name, Dior, and I implied and reiterated what HB said. I did kind of feel like he was hinting on we're going in the right direction with this, but you just didn't want to repeat yourself. So did Nisha ask to eat the cobbler or something? Because that's kind of how I'm feeling.
Did she ask to eat what?
A drop. A drop. Bella, reset your live goal because you're going to need it for this one.
Oh, gosh.
Knowing me about my live yesterday drop? Oh, man.
That's the hypocrisy. I'm sorry. Shit.
While we in accountability court, that's accountability right there.
I'm so glad I changed.
Who wanted to do who? We just gonna sit here?
I know. I want to do Nisha. I know she want to do me. I don't know who else want to be done.
Why y'all don't do each other?
We might in a couple next week.
Yeah, you should.
Hi, Bella. Hi, everybody. I have a question for Dior. Why do you need to go to the bank when you don't have no money?
Because I'm poor and broke. Didn't they just say that?
So why would you need to go to the bank?
Because I'm poor and broke, right?
Anyways, yesterday we were in HB's live and us comic cousins think that we're in love with Nisha. I'll speed it up for you.
Listen, the way the check-ins and savings is set up, that's how I go. All right, if y'all don't know how the checking savings go,
It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing in the checking. It ain't nothing in the saving. It ain't nothing on the credit card. It's just nothing.
Messy
the way it's set up,
yours sounds like Nasty
set
Nina,
up.
except her face actually matches her voice.
Thank you, HB.
That's Messy Mel. That's not me.
Oh, thank you, Messy Mel.
We get to some type of resolve, some story time. What's going on with this situation? I'm waiting for HB because HB got something. Dior, then I think it's going to be you next.
If I do it, I'm gonna be making it up, but it'll be good, and it might be close.
And if I do it, a lot of feelings is gonna be hurt.
Ooh, ooh. I'll be tuned in. I tell you that.
This is good
I'm
to
making
me.
too sleepy, so y'all going to have to pick it up a little bit.
We making who sleepy?
Susan.
Why she won't lay down and go to sleep?
Girl, she probably just got up.
And what he talking about?
She's probably saying she's bored of this. You know, that could.
Yeah, I'm bored of it too.
Hey, Bella.
I didn't take up my phone and take a screenshot and put it on the backdrop nowhere.
Hey, Lynn and Dior.
I never did that.
Hey, cousin.
Hey, boo.
Hey, Bella, I came up to say I think Motaz might be a little upset. You know him and HB is getting married. Why did you move her from him?
Yeah, be all right.
He want his wife back next to him.
Oh, Brenda, they said Lord, not Florida Evans now.
I knew you always checking out them motherfucking crazy ass comments and shit. I thought you don't read the comments.
I don't know, Mom.
But you just read that bullshit.
Right.
Hey, Bella, can you move Lynn back downstairs to her husband? Cause it seems like she's a little nice when you get down there. That's all I came up here to say. I'm trying to eat this watermelon.
You
We got the garden in the building. Rose, you got me in trouble again. Thanks a lot, Rose. Appreciate it.
Where did Viola slip off to?
Guys, child, I'm trying to do better. Today is a new day. I ain't even finished arguing with these comments. I sure thank you for saying it.
Y'all, Rose cut up this morning, honey.
So did. I went to sleep on it.
Myself. I would just
call AP everything but the child of God.
I thought AP was your friend. You see how you being messy.
It ain't my...
I thought AP was your friend. Now, why did you repeat that?
Hey, Batel.
You good.
Hey, Bray.
We just waiting for story times.
Somebody, BK, some troll down there said, I'm on your payroll for $7. Can you see my damn check? What day we get paid? Today? Or Wednesday? I'm just saying, that's what the folks said in the comments that I'm on Lynn payroll.
They still in court arguing what's going on. What's going on here?
Sorry, I think
Hey, y'all missed a whole lot this morning. When I
Well,
woke
I
up
know
about
one
4
thing.
o'clock.
I'm going to tell y'all right now, whatever it is that Dior knows, they don't want it to get out because the bailiffs had to come and get her. So somebody trying to protect that information.
For real, they paid to drop her?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
So you think Dior and Nisha got something going on?
I mean, what could
Whoa,
it be?
whoa. Where did that come from? Wait.
Child, but
Late, brother.
honey.
All the way late.
HB, you know I know the T, but what you up here spilling? What you up here spilling?
It ain't me.
He always what he know the damn thing. He don't even
now,
know
come
that.
on now. Like HB is you.
It ain't me, Quinn.
She spilling some.
Let her pull that bait and switch on you like that?
She ain't pulling no bait switch on B.
She did. She pulled a bait and switch on you and then didn't put nothing on the floor.
I'm not requiring her to put anything on the floor. So is this something personal for you or something? Because
I'm just trying to figure it out here. She said she was gonna fuck the whole TikTok stuff from the head to the
that got to do with me? She can't fuck me up.
I didn't say you. I'm talking about her just being up here saying what she said. She said she was gonna put it on the floor. She said it'd be some motherfuckers crying from the head to the toe. That sound like it include everybody on Messy TikTok.
Or not HB though.
I will say she said she could. She didn't say she would. She said she could and have a story time to shake the whole streets up.
I can tell y'all
Sound like that sound like to get it off of her.
Shit exposed.
Yeah,
from the back
I
end.
can say
That's
for a
what it
fact,
sound like.
Dior and Nisha don't got nothing going on. Like, I know that for a fact. Nisha's married, first of all. Nisha has a husband. Nisha's married. Like, Nisha and Dior ain't got nothing going on.
Did you just not hear Lynn say they might do some eating and shit in Texas next week?
No, I didn't. Oh, I told you HBU was one.
No, they said in the comments she most definitely said she was going to start with you, HB. That still ain't no bait and switch. That still have nothing to do with me. Do it.
When she supposed to say that? Because I didn't hear her say that.
I guess she said it on the panel. Dior ain't got shit that can make me cry. Not HB cry. You must be talking about the rest of TikTok, not me. I don't give a fuck about nothing.
I don't.
But a cash out at the end of the lives. That's it.
I think she had more to say about Nisha, and she really didn't even say nothing about neither one of y'all, to be honest.
She don't got shit to say about me. You gotta do it.
Said a lot of people.
I know way more than all of y'all know. Me and HB probably know. Me and HB for a fact know more than y'all know. So don't say I don't know nothing. Trust me.
Yeah, she gonna have to do it.
Who said you don't know nothing?
Other than that, I'm gonna think she lying like last night. She said she ain't borrowed that $20. So you gonna have to do it, babe. Your word isn't bond anymore. So we'll wait for her to start.
Damn, I can't even.
Hey, Krista.
Just make sure you share the live to me, babe. Oh, Dior said, can you open up, Braid? Is that what you need him to do? I'll send you $20 so you go ahead and get started.
Right now, but
You can do that up here.
later after Bella Course is over.
Somebody just gonna
Going
have to
overtime.
pay to bring her back or something.
I mean, if you're gonna do that,
I don't
bring
know.
it back, babe.
I don't know what it is that they don't want her to speak on, but they definitely paid to silence her. So
You ain't got shit to say. Literally nothing.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. But God's child did make a point. They said, y'all know that Bella is married, but y'all still speak on her. Still insinuate that I have things going on. So
Bella, please.
God's
I
child,
knew you were gonna read that comment.
God's child make a point that don't stop people from making the accusations, whether they know you married or not.
Well, I ain't never made it.
So just
I know. I believe you might be a faithful wife. I would never do such thing, Bella.
Me up here.
I mean, hey, can't nobody trigger you. You can only get triggered by triggering your damn self, because ain't nobody saying that about you. Damn, we can't talk to Bella?
Listen, apparently y'all can't talk to Dior because they said,
Bella, you so fucking messy today. What side of the bed you woke up on? Damn, Bella want to know.
I literally...
Cousin, please, y'all.
entire
Bella, Bella, you know I'm not even like this. Now you really want to know now. You should have, well, send that cash out back. Send the cash out back and let Dior come back.
No, because how much is to bring her back? Just 50, right? Yeah, it's
What was the info? Can you give me a messy recap in 10 seconds, Bella? What was said and what is being protected? What would you sum it up in your own words?
Okay, bottom line is HB, she came in recapping. She let us know some things that was going on the other side between Rose AP. And then respectfully, I do feel like Dior caught a stray. I guess she might have seen Dior in the audience and let us know that Dior, she claimed that she never asked for money, but she put up a screenshot that showed otherwise. Boom. Was that 10 seconds?
Money for who?
Nisha.
Oh, yeah, I'm a little hot because I'm steaming, but that...
Or asked for money from Nisha.
So hold on. Nisha felt like Dior had been being shady towards her. Let me turn this shit off. Nisha felt like Dior had been shady towards her. I was on the back end like, I don't know. I ain't see nothing, right? Because I ain't see Manny comments in his live. And I didn't see Realist comment. I didn't see the whole situation, the interaction between her and Nisha, right? So Nisha's like, I'm listening to Realist live last night and I was picking up on certain shit. She was like, see what I mean? Da, 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 da. I was like, so what is it? It got to be something deeper. She ain't finna just, you know what I'm saying? Outright just have an issue. It seems like her and Dior are pretty straight. So she says, she felt like it was behind $20. Dior needed to borrow $20 from Nisha or whatever. So she said, well, you go live. I went live. So when I went live, we're talking about it. I'm just thinking that Nisha's supposed to come up in the panel, talk, whatever, about what's going on between her, Realist, and Dior. She came up in the panel. She was talking about the little Pyru shit and this, that, and the third. I said, so what about the $20? Do you feel like it's really about the $20? So she was like, yeah. And I said, I don't believe Dior asked for no $20 because she had just sent the $150 to support Nisha for Mother's Day, right? Remember? With the box battle. So I said that wouldn't make sense for that woman to be, and she's been supportive of me too. So I just couldn't see her asking for no $20. So I said, for that, I'm gonna need receipts. Like I can't just take, and I fuck with Nisha, but I said, I'm gonna need I can't just take nobody's word for that. I'm gonna need a receipt. So Dior confirmed over in Realist Live, she never asked Nisha for shit. She said, I don't know Nisha to ask her for nothing. I'm like, see, she said she ain't asked Nisha for nothing. All of a sudden, I get a receipt. I put it on the backdrop. She had asked Nisha for $20. So I'm telling Bella them that today. She come up here mad at me. Damn, what the fuck you mad at me for? For hosting? Yeah, they was pillow talking.
I mean,
so do you think that was a?
And I feel like she trying to hint around to, she got something probably between her and Nisha or me or something. I don't know because you literally Dior can't have that, and even that wouldn't even make me mad. Honestly, it just wouldn't. So. She came up here talking about because if she put something on the floor, whole messy talk gonna be shook, and she gonna start with me or something, and I'm gonna be crying, bitch. Can't nobody on here, nothing nobody said about me on here make me cry at all. Thank you, Sweet and Swift, the biggest, the largest.
I understand. I got a clear picture. I feel like Dior definitely has money. I think
on the
it's
floor,
crazy
but that's why she asking you to open up so she can put something on the floor.
Right. I don't know why Nisha felt the need to tell about the $20 thing.
Yeah, I'm confused.
I don't understand because $20 is nothing. And then Dior did just give her $150 through the whole Talib box battle thing with the other $400 that Nina was trying to give her. So I don't think that asking for $20 is such a big deal. Like, I don't even know why that would be enough to screenshot and send to somebody. Like I do.
I think what
love
HB
Nisha,
is
but I fuck with Dior.
So, Braid, I think what HB is trying to figure out, why lie? If you know you've asked anybody for money, whether it was $1 or 10, why lie about it is what HB is saying.
I feel like because a lot of them, like Dior and Nisha, like they both be like, you know, quote unquote, I wouldn't say lying about their friendship or relationship or whatever, but they kind of keep their shit under wraps. Like it ain't this, we don't have that type of blah, blah. It's just you feel me? That's not nobody's business that I asked you for $20 on the back end.
But my thing is though, Bray, once you hear me, if you streaming a live of mine, once you hear that HB just brought up $20 being borrowed, you already know who told me that. There's no way else for me to know. And you already know what's coming up next if you deny it. You feel what I'm saying? At that, if somebody bring up something about me on the back end and I know it to be true, I'm finna go ahead and admit it because bitch, I already know it's time. I know what time it is. I know a receipt is on the way. But you shouldn't be mad at me. I'm a live host. I gotta do what I gotta do. You shouldn't be mad at me because Nisha presented a receipt on your behalf. You need to be mad at Nisha, baby. Take your shit out on Nisha. But if I hear somebody
say, because the thing is, Dior, just the same way Nisha sent that screenshot to you, now I'm sure Dior could go screenshot all of their messages, and now it's gonna be a mad day, and shit really will be put on the floor.
you need to do her big one then.
She's probably about to. That's why she asked.
Yeah, I mean, like, I ain't gonna lie. I play fire with fire. So shit, I fight fire with fire. So if that's what it is, do it. And maybe that's why she wants you to open up, so she can do that one thing. So babe, grab through your receipts. Sorry, I'm trying to see my damn face.
Can y'all wait until I wake up from my nap? I'm about to take another nap.
All I'm gonna say, from the things that I've heard on the back end about this situation, if y'all remember, I always do my little hints. A couple of weeks ago, when the Tylee shit was happening, I hinted at some things about Dior and Nisha, and then y'all came up with like, it wasn't this, it wasn't that. All I know is from the little shit that I've heard, like feelings could be hurt all throughout this. So I would advise Dior and Nisha to motherfucking chill.
That's why Marley died.
That
was the whole point
You
of
know that
saying
too.
it was a bait and switch.
You know it too.
She came up here and did that little one thing and got the conversation, like everybody asking, like, well, put it on the floor, and she not going to. If I don't know, y'all not seeing it how I see it, I guess.
It's too late for letting it go.
It's too late for that. One receipt's already presented. Back end text messages already been brought on the front.
That I felt like that was a threat that she did by saying, if I come on here and I say what I know and I put it on the floor, people from the head to the toe gonna feel some type of way. Like, I feel like that's not a threat, slightly.
Yeah, it is.
Can I ask Bray, what did you hint to? What were you hinting to? I didn't catch that.
Lee and Hippie was doing their little situation where, you know, where Hippie got, they was talking about Hippie and then they was talking about Tali. I was curious on why the fuck Nina sent $400 to Nisha and why the fuck Dior sent $150. And I was just like, do y'all think that there's anything with this? Do y'all think that anything is with that? Because you know they sent that money to Tali to send to Nisha for Mother's Day. So I was just like, it was just red flags and question marks because I already knew some things on the back end, but I was just raising the questions.
That were hinted by HB down there too. Oh, okay. And y'all two know everything, right?
You saying so my man, so basically you saying that they had already fallen out, the reason that Dior sent the money to Tali to get to Nisha?
Not at all. They was still on the fucking up and ups for all I knew at that point. Shit, you giving $150 shit. The next motherfucker giving $400 shit. Everybody good. But clearly over these past 2 weeks, there's clearly been something going on behind the scenes that's making them not close.
Hey, Momo.
I think that was the
you
case
done rubbed off on Momo so bad, it's beautiful.
I don't think that was the case for.
Brother, that's my brother.
I don't think that was the case for Nina. Giving it, I think Nina just gave it a support. $400 ain't shit to Nina. But I feel like, and also Nisha stayed in that space and all that. But the Dior thing, yeah, that did kind of raise an eyebrow or two. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I know my people. So that's why I just feel like it's something more there.
That's my only point, HB.
Here's the thing, HB. You keep saying you think it's a little bit more, but you already know it's a little bit more.
I swear I don't. I swear I don't. I really think it is. I do.
She know it more, Blaze. She know it more. She gonna let it out in a minute.
I know it.
Tell you what I think it is.
Oh no, y'all keep using the word think, but y'all know.
Wouldn't know for a fact. HB's gonna confirm or deny, preferably deny. I think me and HB been around nosy too long, and I think HB doing that one thing. I think you put that motherfucking screenshot up there so she can turn around and put that screenshot up there and see if Nisha be talking about you. It's a little chip.
Snowball. I mean, the snowball.
I think it's all a little play. So
wait a minute. Been around nosy too long.
You know, when we jumped up there, we was analyzing that motherfucker. You know how you plant a little seed, do this, do that, then this happened, and that happened, and this happened, and that happened. I think you put that little $20 little screenshot up there just so Dior can turn around and put Nisha shit on the floor. Yeah, you did. And then Nisha go put Nisha shit on the floor and see if Nisha was talking about you. And if Nisha was talking about you to Dior, then you're going to show everybody what Nisha be saying about everybody. It is stuff like that.
Oh my God.
All right, so one moment, y'all. Respectfully, Nisha, if you still here, they want you to come up and put it on the floor. They just paid to have you come up.
Oh, Bella, you could drop her if you need to get somebody up here.
She
Nisha
should be
was dropped.
sweet because Nisha's 5 hours behind us. So
Dior, they paid to have you. Yeah, I meant Dior. My fault, y'all. See, it's a lot going on. Dior.
I dropped for Dior.
Come up, put it on the floor.
Dior felt like she was doxxed though. Bray. Dior felt like a name. She said something about a name was doxxed.
She wasn't doxing these messages. That screenshot I got, it just says Dior at the top. She don't have her number or nothing.
Oh, she did say that. If she come back up here, she can clarify because she definitely said somebody was doxxed or something like that.
Oh.
So I don't know if Dior is still over here, but yeah, they did.
Something about hashtag say their name or something.
Sure did. Thank you. I knew I was listening right. She sure did. When the name was exposed, she said hashtag and say that name. Yep.
Yeah, we just asked who was Joey. We didn't know who that was. So HB saying the name repetitively had us in the audience. Shout out to the vloggers for context. All you see in the audience is who is Joey? So I asked respectfully, hashtag who is Joey? And then that's when the question was asked to me, well, who is your husband? And I said, oh, Fair enough. Didn't know who you were referring to, and left it right alone. So
Be the question.
I don't.
And if Dior
No
isn't
context.
married,
It was just like,
if Dior isn't married, then that would be the husband of somebody else.
I have no idea.
Nigga.
Don't you fucking giggle.
Well, she said it was an
Y'all better
allowance, so
stop
it
talking
was
about
even
that too in
sugar
them
daddy.
comments. Y'all see Momo down there checking y'all ass.
But Braid, you don't know if Dior is married, I presume. But you know what a married woman would do or want to do with another woman. That's what you just came up here and told us. That you know what a married woman would do or want to do with another woman. And I,
When did I say that part?
because you said you know Nisha ain't trying to lick Dior up because she's married.
She's not.
Because when marriage stop people from doing what they want to do.
I didn't say that stopped them, but I know Nisha though, and I know she's happily married with her husband, and she's not worried about nobody else. That's the only thing that I can speak to.
Being happily married don't have nothing to do with being a freak, babes.
She's choosing the right times to not be messy, you guys. I'm gonna drop Bash. Bye.
Thank you for coming up, Lynn. So
I had to drop 2 and take me a nap, but can y'all hold our receipts in this tea until I wake up? That'll be real nice.
That's not how Messy Talk works. Messy Talk don't wait on nobody.
They do sometime, Blaze. Bye, my man, with your fine self.
Hey, Davina, why would you wake this up?
Oh, I was I ain't waking it up.
For a fact, this
You know
is your
all of this
room.
is gonna happen. I wouldn't have did this.
Oh, please. Well, I can't wait to see the rest of it because we've been needing some new mess anyways. I want to see what's going to happen. Dior, can you come back up here? I ain't going live till later, child. So, yeah, I'll be waiting 5 hours fucking with me. You better get up here and put it on the floor.
not waiting 5 hours. Child, listen. Yeah, we don't know what's going to come of this.
Has a $100 award for any messages Asia Baby sent you. Me and Asia Baby just share lives and stuff, but I can send you our messages. I don't know if that'll get $100, but I don't.